Well, another system review, let's do this. And greetings YouTube gamers, welcome to another episode of Retro Raider. My name is Johnny Retro and welcome to the channel. If you're new on the channel guys, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you won't miss a thing. Okay, so today we're going to take a look at the Retro FC Plus, also known as the cool baby RS6A. Well, this is a plug-and-play console, handheld clone console, that plays NES/Famicom games. This is the new version of the system that it was released this year, and the difference between the FC Plus, which is this one and the previous one, the lineup of the games is a little bit different, and it also comes bundled with a controller. You can get this at websites like AliExpress and GearBest. I think that these go around 15 to 20 euros more or less plus shipping. I got mine from a private ad for 15 euros locally, and I thought about getting the unit and review it for you guys. And a couple of months ago I did an unboxing and review of a system called the Sub Game Box 401, which is similar to this one. I will leave the link of that video in the description box below for you guys to check it out. But today's video is going to be all about the Retro FC Plus. Now, you guys know that I'm a little skeptical when it comes to these Chinese knockoffs, but at the same time, if they're cheap, I'm willing to give it a try. So without further ado guys, let's check out the Retro FC Plus review and unboxing right after this. And here we are back again guys. So first of all, let's take a closer look at everything that came within the box, okay? Now, the actual box, usually in these type of products, at least this is my experience, the boxes are usually, cheap, cardboard, very lazy, but this one is actually sturdy. It is sturdy. Here we have some information about the actual machine right here. Here we have all the cables included, and of course the manual. More information about the layout, and I believe that we also have right here all the colors available for the system. So we have black, white, yellow, red, black transparent, which is this one, white transparent, and blue. And nothing really special here on the box, just the instruction manual. And I've seen it before, instruction manuals for these type of machines, only in Chinese. And this one is actually in English, which is good. It is great. Now, let's put the box aside and take a closer look at the cables. So here for charging, we have a micro USB charging cable. It also came bundled with this, a DC adapter to, a micro USB right here, which is very cool. It's very good to have both options because, in this way, I believe that you can play while the system is charging. We also have AV cable, so you can plug this to a television. And here we have the actual unit with the controller. Now let's check out the actual unit first. And it looks like a Game Boy. Pretty similar to a Game Boy, but of course much smaller. And well, it's not that light. I was hoping that it was lighter than what it is. Not bad. And here's the battery on the back. I'm not sure about the battery life of this, but I would say about 5 hours, I think, more or less, 5 to 6 hours. Not bad, again. Buttons, first impression, the buttons. Not bad. I've definitely seen worse. But yeah, I would say more or less. Now, here we have the on and off switch. USB connection right there. Here we have the AV input. Nothing on the side here. Nothing on the bottom. Sorry guys, no, here we have the volume control. Right here. Nothing on the bottom. And yeah, nothing on this side. The screen, it is larger than the Game Boy screen, of course. I would say that it is about the size of the Game Boy Advance SP, maybe a little bit bigger. I believe this is a 3.0 inch LCD screen. So yeah, not bad. I mean, it doesn't feel that cheap. I mean, the buttons, in my opinion, could be better, but the whole system, yeah, I would say an average quality build to it. Now let's put the system aside and check out the controller. It's interesting that it came bundled with an actual controller. So I'm guessing that you can play with 2 players, I believe. So one player can play with the actual unit, and the other one can play with the controller, which is tiny. This is a tiny controller. Let's have a feel of the buttons. Not sure, guys. I think that these are better, in my opinion. These ones feel a little bit cheap, and the controller is not that comfortable. And I mean, believe me, guys, I have tiny hands, but this controller, yeah, it is tiny for me. I mean, this is smaller than the NES controller, and as you guys can see, it's almost as the same size, or half the size of the unit. So yeah, USB connection right here. I'm not sure if you can use this, on a computer or with other games. Not sure about that. And yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure about the controller, but we'll give it a test later on this video. Okay, so let's turn on the little beast. See what we have right here. First of all, we have some background music, which it doesn't sound that good. Yeah. Okay, so here we have it. English, Chinese, I don't know about you guys, but I'm going with English. Now, first things first, the first thing that I like to do with these type of systems is to see if there's actually the number of games that it says it has, because usually you'll see stuff like, for example, let me just turn off the music. Usually you will get stuff like 168 in 1, like this, right? Other times you would have, I don't know, 201 or 401, but in reality you don't have that many games, because if you check out the games, usually they will loop. But let's check out these first and see if we actually have 168 games in 1. And 35. Let me know down below, guys, if you spot the same game over again. So far so good. And these games, most of them are NES/Famicom games, and we also have a couple of bootleg ROM hacks, like the cheesy ones. But honestly, I love stuff like that. So 105, 112. This way is quicker. 140, 47, 54, 61. Okay, 68. Okay. And I don't think that I've spotted any double games. So yeah, we actually have 168 games, which is not bad. So I guess that now we should check out a couple of these games, shall we? Okay, let's start with something that everybody knows, like the classic Super Mario Brothers. And is it the classic Super Mario Brothers? Looks like it. It is. Here we go. And by the way, guys, please don't mind my gameplay skills, because I'm looking at the camera, not at the actual screen. And yeah, it looks like Super Mario Brothers. And actually, here on the buttons, If you press this one, which is B, he jumps, like he usually jumps, right? The normal jump, if you will. But if you press A, he performs a smaller jump. See? Like long jump, smaller jump. Which is cool, I guess. And yeah, not bad. It is Super Mario. I would say that the music is a little bit off compared to the original one. But the controllers, not bad. Yeah, it is Super Mario. Now I want to check out this game right here. Mighty Final Fight. Late release on the NES. A very expensive game to get these days. But it's a very fun game. If you guys like beat 'em ups, if you guys like 8-bit stuff, this is a really cool game. And I guess that I can skip this scene? What? Oh, I can. Okay. Here we go. I don't have the original game, by the way, but I've played the hell out of it. On emulation, of course. And I always pick Guy. He's my favorite character. By the way, this is a hard game. I think that I would dare to say that it is a little bit harder than Double Dragon, in my opinion. And probably a lot of people are not going to agree with me, but I think that this game is superior to Double Dragon. I really enjoy Mighty Final Fight. One of those games that I would love to have, the original one, but it's out of my reach. That's a very expensive game to get, especially the PAL version. And I would dare to say that this version right here, this ROM or this bootleg, unfortunately, it is not as good as the original one. The controls are not bad, but the music is terrible compared to the original one. And the colors, I don't know if you guys can see, but the colors are not correct. So yeah, it's this is a bummer in this particular game. But in most of these games, included in systems like this, usually it's a hit or miss. And this one for me is a miss. Now let's restart the system because I want to show this to you guys. We are going to check out a couple of crazy ROM hacks, like the first one right here. See, Kung Fu Panda. Let's see if you guys recognize this panda. Here we go. Have you guessed it already? It's Super Mario. It's a Mario hack. With no background music and shitty controllers. God. The controllers are terrible. Yeah, this is not a good hack. But it's fun to see. I like to check out weird stuff like this. And yeah, like in the other Super Mario game, the original one, we have both jumps, the long jump and the shorter jump. And yeah, this is this is not very good at all. But it's here. Okay, let's check out another hack, guys. I've spotted one. I don't remember the number of the game, the specific order, but you guys need to check this out. Oh, we have Angry Bird right here. Just bear with me, guys. Where is it? Oh, there we go. Harry Potter. I don't remember a Harry Potter game on the NES or the Famicom. Let's give it a try. This is so cheesy. Can you guys hear the music? I mean... This is terrible. And it's not working? Oh, it is. Well, cutscenes and everything. Oh my god, so this is a shooter. And I just died. Yeah, I'm guessing that, you know, this is a sprite swap of some game, some weird Famicom or NES game that I don't know. With Harry Potter on the broom. And I'm sucking at this game. But believe me guys, the controllers are terrible. And the music is awful. But I know, it's weird. It's fun at the same time, you know. Not very fun to play the game, but fun to, you know, to look at it. And let me know down below, guys, if you know the original game, because I don't think that this was something made from scratch. But yeah, it's a thing, man. It's right in here. Okay, so now I want to test the controller that it came bundled with the system, but I want to try this out plugged to the television. Now, bear with me, guys. The picture is not going to be the best because, you know, I'm going to shoot it straight at the television. I know that it is not very professional, but just bear with me, guys. And yeah, let's check it out. Okay, guys, so this is kind of a bummer. Check this out. I got everything hooked up, right? Here we have the AV cable, which is connected to the television. And here we have the controller, right? Now, check this out. Turn on the system. Right here. And yeah, we do have picture, right? And sound and everything. And so far, it looks good. But you guys can see that we don't have any image here, but we can control everything. So far, so good, right? Okay. Now, if we go to the controller, you guys can see that it's not working. Now, I thought that the controller might be broken, but it is not. The problem is that, technically, you can use the controller, but only if you're playing, you know, in versus or co-op mode, which is a bummer. So let's check out Double Dragon 2, right? Pick up Double Dragon, for example. Again, with this controller, with the actual unit, you select 2 players. Now, I've paused this because check this out, guys. These buttons don't work. I mean, there's no start in this. There's a good chance that this might be broken, but I don't think so. So you need, so this one would be kind of the host, if you will. But if you continue the game, it works, right? So it does work. Let me just zoom in a little bit. Of course, that, you know, no one is playing with the other one, but they both work, right? See? So yeah, that's a bummer. You can only use the controller if you're playing with the friends. That is a big turn off for me, to be honest with you. And about the actual controller, let me just zoom out a little bit. Yeah, it is what I thought it would be. It is not very good. I mean, it is responsive, but you know, the quality build and the buttons, not very good for me. Definitely a no-go. Now, with that being said, I do want to try a couple of more games on the television mode. Now, let me say this, guys. The picture quality, let me just turn down the volume a little bit. And the picture quality on the television, it is not that bad. And the sound, it is not as distorted as it is on the actual unit. So, not bad. It is not bad. What can we try? Oh, here's one. Jackie Chan. This is Jackie Chan Action Kung Fu. In my opinion, guys, a hidden gem on the NES. I love this game. The NES port is good, but there's also a version on the TurboGrafx 16. But I only played that one on emulation. But this is a very good, solid title right here for the NES. Very fun platformer. This is the cutscene. And again, guys, I'm sorry for shooting straight at the television, but, you know, bear with me. And, yeah, it is not bad. Not bad at all, guys. Very responsive. The graphics are there. The only thing that is a little bit off is the sound. Here, let me just turn up the volume again a little bit. Yeah, the sound is the only thing that it is not spot on. But the rest, it's not bad. If I was playing this or watching somebody playing this, I wouldn't tell the difference aside from the sound. So, yeah. This is a good one. Okay, another classic. Let's check out Ice Climber. Classic game. Oh, sorry. My bad. Let's see what we have here. Not bad. It's not bad. Be honest with you guys, I prefer to play this on the television than in portable mode. But you know, the truth is that the TV mode, it's kind of an extra, because the whole point of this system is to have, you know, a all-in-one, if you will, clone console in a, you know, portable console. So yeah, this is kind of an extra feature, if you will. But the truth is that playing this on the television is better, in my opinion. Too bad that the controller doesn't work the way I thought it would, but it is what it is. Okay, the last one. Let's check out another crazy crazy hack right here. This is Super Mario 14. Now, we didn't get any Super Mario 4 on the NES or the Super Nintendo or Super Mario 5 or whatever. But we do have Super Mario 14. Yes, we do. Now, I did some research online, and this is actually a hack of a game called, let me see, I have a note here. It is called Kaiketsu Yancha Maru, which I believe it is Famicom exclusive game. I could be wrong, guys, because I've never heard about this game on the NES, so. Is it Super Mario, or what is it? This is so weird. Well, it does play good. Mario looks very goofy. And the gameplay is actually fast. Not bad. I think that I've missed the key somewhere. Yeah, there's the key. And I'm going to die very soon, also. This is so weird. There you go. So, overall, guys, I really don't want to bash or trash this system, because, let's face it, it is a cheap system, right? I mean, 15 euros, 20 euros, that's okay. I don't think that is a system for everybody, but, you know, it plays games. It plays NES and Famicom games. A couple of ROM hacks. I don't know. Is this system for you? Well, let's go to the conclusion of the Retro FC Plus. Okay, so this is the verdict about the Retro FC Plus. If you are a retro gamer, if you're an enthusiast about retro video games, if you're looking for a solution to play, you know, these iconic classics, honestly, although it is cheap, I don't think that this is a system for you. The emulation kinda sucks, the hardware is not the best, and let's face it guys, if you're an enthusiast about these old school video games, you know, you want something more faithful compared to the original stuff. And also, you know, you really can't mess with this, you know, no SD slot or micro SD slot, so you can add more games to it. And again, if you're really passionate about retro video games, if you're a retro gamer, you know, this is not the system that you're going to pick. Now, with that being said, if you're a casual gamer, if you just want, you know, a cheap and intuitive way to experience these old classics, this might be a console for you. If you just want to play a couple of games from your childhood, you know, if you don't collect these, also if you don't want to mess with ROMs and emulators, and if you just want to play a couple of these games on the go, or maybe you want to show it to your son or a younger brother, you know, it is affordable and it is fun. You can get decent hours of fun with this machine. So to sum it up guys, in my opinion, not a good option for hardcore gamers, but a way to go for casual gamers. And please feel free to share your opinion in the comment section below. Also feel free to check out other system reviews that I have on the channel. I will leave the link of the playlist in the description box below for you guys to check it out. And yeah, that was the video guys. This was the unboxing and review of the Retro FC Plus. If you want to support the show, feel free to check out the Retro Raiders Patreon page. And as always guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to put a like on this video, please subscribe to the channel and take care of yourselves, take care of the gaming community and game a lot.